Alright, this is my semi-official review of my DW 3000 on my Tama Swingstar bass. This is an old bass drum, and the shell is alright, but the cover on the shell had a few cracks in it. As you guys can see, I covered it with duct tape. But let me tell you something, you can make an old drum sound really, really good, as I'm about to show you. I have new level 360 heads on the front and on the resonant side. Yep, level 360. Inside the bass drum, I have a Evans dampener, and I have a piece of a blanket just to give me a little bit more dryness in the sound. Now this DW 3000 pedal, I really like it. It's smooth. It has the double chain. It has the outside toe clamp on it, so you don't have to reach under to tighten it. You can just tighten it from the outside. Really good. The bass beater is a double-sided beater with the felt and the hard plastic side. And I usually play with the hard plastic side, but I decided to change it to felt, and that's because with these Evans 360 heads, you get a lot of punch, a whole lot of punch, especially when you want that low tone. So you don't really need that plastic side to give you the punch. You really want that tone more than the punch, so you want to use the felt to try to push that tone out instead of getting all that punch, which you're going to get anyway, really. So what I like about this bass pedal is the smoothness. It's super smooth. I tried to decide between the 5000 and the 3000 series, but to be honest, all the reviews I read pretty much said they're essentially the same pedal. So I decided to go with the 3000 series. And I mean, guys, I recommend this pedal above all else. Of course, it has the dual chain action. It's not the I know DW makes pedals that don't have a chain. They're kind of direct action, but I love the chain action. And I don't have any shoes on, so forgive my feet. But the smoothness, and as you can hear, it pushes the bass pedal itself. Like, that smoothness gives you a more of a single directive motion to get that tone that you want. I don't play in the center of my bass drum. I play off center, which all drummers, you should know that you don't need to play in the center of a drum if you want to push tone. That's just going to give you a flat sound. I play off center. So here's how it sounds. Here's how my bass sounds with the pedal. Alright, as you guys can hear, that punchiness is there, and there's also a good amount of tone. And a lot of the sound that you're gonna get from your bass drum is gonna come with your tuning, how you decide to tune it. My batter head, as you guys can see, is a lot of give to it, a whole lot of give. Now the trick is, what I've learned is, you want to make your resonant head slightly tighter, but not much. And also you want to give some dampening on that resonant head to take out some of those overtones. That's what that blanket in there is doing. It's softening some of those overtones and giving me more of a direct tone. So guys, I recommend you definitely play around with tuning. Definitely play around with how you want your heads to sound. The batter head and the batterer that you use, it matters. It really matters. And I know many drummers don't really care about that so much, but guys, it matters. Like whether you're using a felt or a plastic head, depending on if you want that punch or more of that tone. So guys, this is my semi review or whatever you want to call it of my bass and my pedal. If you guys got any questions, leave them on the comments below. And I highly recommend getting these Evans 360 bass heads, guys. I mean, they're amazing. My first time actually putting Evans 360 heads on a bass drum, so I highly recommend them for real. Also, DW bass pedals. It's hard to get any better than this, guys. It's really hard to get any better than DW's quality. So if it was up to me, I'd say get DW. But if you guys got any other suggestion for bass heads, I mean, whatever works for you. And also, this dampener, I was skeptical about getting it before, but this dampener is amazing. It's really good, and it really helps with taking some of those overtones out of your batter head. A lot of people will buy 2 of them, and instead of using a blanket, they use another one on the resonant side. But I mean, there's really no I mean, a blanket will do just fine. So I mean, to be honest, if you really just don't want to spend money, a blanket will do fine for your batter head too. Like, you don't really have to have one of these, but I recommend it. It's really good. So, alright guys, thank you for watching, and have a good one.